if I told you there's one move that can instantly turn the tables in a street fight? It's quick, devastating, and targets the most vulnerable part of the human body. Here's the best part. This technique works for anyone. It doesn't matter if you're big or small, strong or weak. If you can move your arm, you can use it to stop an attacker in his tracks. But it doesn't stop there. This move can be used in a variety of different circumstances. Whether you're defending yourself against a sudden ambush, controlling distance in a confrontation, or creating an opportunity to escape, this technique adapts to the chaos of real-world violence. Let's check it out. When it comes to self-defense, you have to prioritize efficiency over complexity. And that means knowing exactly where to strike to end a confrontation as quickly as possible. One of the most critical and often overlooked targets on the human body is the eyes. Think about it. Your vision is everything. Without it, you can't fight, you can't see threats, and you certainly can't think clearly. A strike to the eyes doesn't just hurt. It overwhelms the system. It's an attack that bypasses size, strength, and pain tolerance. Whether your attacker is a 250-pound meathead or a drug-fueled maniac, no one can condition their eyes to take a targeted hit. Now, what I'm going to teach you today is secret number 67 from my best-selling book, 1001 Street Fighting Secrets. If you don't already know, this book is the definitive Bible of street fighting, packed with proven techniques like the one I'm about to teach you. So if you're serious about real-world self-defense, you should add this resource in your library. I'll put a link in the description down below if you'd like to check it out. And here's the best part. Stick around until the end of the video where I'll show you my unique dead man drill that recreates the chaos and unpredictability of a real street fight. You don't want to miss this one. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson that could save your life. Share this video with someone who might need it. It could help them stay safe. And if you're serious about taking your training to the next level, join my War Machine memberships for exclusive access to the CFA Vault, featuring full-length instructional videos, never before published PDF training manuals, and so much more. The finger jab is one of the easiest self-defense techniques that you can apply in a street fight. However, there are 3 requirements that have to be met. It has to be accurate, it has to be fast, and it has to be non-telegraphic. If you have those 3 elements covered, you're going to land that finger jab. Now, it's important to understand that the finger jab can be applied with no stance at all. For example, let's say you're on public transportation, you're on a bus, or you're on a subway, and you're faced with something in which you're actually sitting down, the person's threatening you. He can maybe be leaning over towards you, he could be sitting next to you. There's a threat and you have to strike first. This finger jab is fantastic because it does not require any type of weight transfer or any type of power involved. It's nothing but accuracy exploiting vulnerable anatomical targets. Now, you can also use it, as I've mentioned in my videos, the strategic stances that I teach, for example, our de-escalation stance, our first strike stance. We have a natural stance you can deliver a finger jab from, even a knife defense stance you can launch that finger jab from. So just understand it's a very versatile technique that can be applied in just a host of different circumstances and situations. Now, to deliver a finger jab, we're going to use the reference point of a first strike stance. All we're going to do is use our tricep, our arm, and we're going to launch it straight out and back. Now, we're not aiming for a particular eye. We're actually aiming for the bridge of the nose, and we're going to let the fingers naturally bifurcate. So when they split, you're going to get at least one finger and one eye, and that's all we need to have done. So from your first strike stance, we're going to launch it out and back. There is no hip torque. We're not torquing our hip. We're not transferring weight. We're not stepping forward. We're just using the tricep. We're extending and retracting. Also know that when you throw your finger jab, your line of initiation is your line of retraction. So you don't want to throw a finger jab and let it deviate because you can be countered. So from this position here, out and back, out and back. That's your finger jab. Now you also want to develop the ability to talk and strike at the same time. And I've covered this in other videos on this channel. So if you want to learn about selective semantics or disingenuous vocalization, these are all street fighting tactics that will allow you to get the first strike in. There are a lot of different types of equipment that you can use to develop the finger jab technique. For example, the bob is numero uno for developing this skill. But you can also use x-ray charts, you can use plexiglass full face headgear, you can use tactile sensitivity drills, you can use the dead man drill. All of these are going to help you refine this technique for when you need it in a street fight. So I'm going to give you a real simple routine that you can do at home to develop this skill. With a body opponent bag, you're going to square off, you're going to assume a first strike stance, and all I want you to do is just launch 10 nice and easy finger jab strikes. You're aiming again for the bridge of the nose, you're going to let your fingers bifurcate, and you can feel, and the great thing about the bob is you'll feel that eyeball make contact. So you're going to know by this feedback that your technique is accurate. So you're going to launch it 10 times from a right stance, you're going to assume a de-escalation or a first strike stance on the left, and you're going to launch 10 more. You're going to go back and forth and back and forth. Depending on how skilled you want to become, you can do as many as 50 to 100 repetitions. You could do it 3 times a week. And I would say probably in about a month's time, you're going to have this technique down. From a technical perspective, from an actual combative application perspective, you're going to want to try to engage with actual live opponents who are wearing protective gear. The medical implications of a forceful finger jab strike to the eyes are severe and can be both temporary and permanent. A direct strike can cause corneal abrasions, retinal detachment, ruptured eyeballs, or even complete loss of vision. Immediate effects include intense pain, tearing, and disorientation, often incapacitating an attacker immediately. Therefore, it's critical to ensure your actions are always justified in the eyes of the law. Now, what follows are some of the different ways that you can develop this incredibly devastating self-defense technique.
Buddy's injured, Fernando. Protect him. Buddy's injured. Protect him. With that finger jab. That's it, Anthony. With that finger jab. That's it. Finger jab. Push your buddy back. That's it. Move, Fernando. Move. Drag. Drag. Again. Work the finger jab. Work that finger jab. Make a better swing, Anthony. Better haymaker. That's it. Good, good, good. Nice hook. Nice hook. Good. Finger jab. Finger jab. Work that jab. Work that jab. Work that jab. That's it. Get those eyes. Get the eyes. Get the eyes.
Now, I already know what some of you are going to say, but Sammy, even if you blind someone, they can still attack. Grapplers can still take you to the ground. Well, let me address this right now. First, the finger jab isn't some magical technique that instantly vanquishes your adversary like something out of a movie. Real violence just doesn't work that way. It's not about one technique solving everything. It's about stacking the odds in your favor and creating opportunities to survive and escape. When you target the eyes, you're not just taking away their vision, you're overwhelming their system. The pain, disorientation, and shock caused by even a glancing finger jab disrupts their ability to think, move, or coordinate effectively. Sure, someone might still be able to flail or grab at you, but that's why this technique is a first strike. It's the opening move in a sequence designed to neutralize your attacker. Now, let's talk about grapplers. Yes, it's possible for someone to keep attacking you even if they can't see you, but it's not likely they'll have the same precision, speed, or coordination. Grappling, especially takedowns, relies on depth perception, body mechanics, and timing, all of which are thrown into chaos when their vision is compromised. The finger jab is an instant fight stopper because it disrupts your attacker's vision, leaving them stunned and vulnerable. It's not just about ending the fight on its own. It creates the perfect opening for you to deliver follow-up strikes, break free, or escape. The disruption it causes is immediate and overwhelming, forcing your attacker into survival mode and giving you the upper hand in a life-threatening situation. It's also important to understand that the finger jab is a tool of chaos. For example, after a successful finger jab, you're not just standing there and admiring your work. You're following up with aggressive strikes to high-value targets like the throat, temple, and chin, or even a powerful shove to create distance. The finger jab sets the stage. It's not the coup de grace. So yes, someone might still try to fight back even if they're blinded. And yes, grapplers can still attempt takedowns. But let's not pretend that losing vision isn't a catastrophic disadvantage in a street fight. And let's not ignore the reality that the finger jab, when trained properly and used as a part of a larger strategy, is a devastatingly effective first strike technique in a street fight. This isn't theory, it's reality, and it's why techniques like the finger jab, combined with drills like the dead man drill, are so essential for preparing yourself for the chaos of real-world violence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.